What is going on, people? What is going on? This is a mad one. I didn't think I'd be doing this because I thought the draw had already been done, people. But we're back. Oh, well, there you go. Straight out the back, people. Salzburg are playing Bayern Munich. So that means that we have already missed the team we're supposed to play. We'll get into all of that afterwards, people. We got everyone who's jumping in on this random last minute. Woo. Welcome all. This is Kopish, the Champions League draw, people. We have a mad one. Sporting have come out now. Smash that like button as you come in, guys. If you're watching afterwards as well, make sure you smash that like button. This is the Champions League redraw because, and we'll get into the semantics afterwards of why we're even doing a redraw in the first place, won't we? We'll talk about that afterwards. Big up everyone who's jumping in. Yeah. Here we go. What's Archer been doing there? Look cheap. Look at the smile on his face. So who's gonna play Sporting? Team who's playing Sporting's coming out, and it is Man City. Man City versus Sporting, people. Apologies, I'm starving. I'm gonna eat my flatbread on camera. I know you shouldn't do that. Big up everyone. What's going on, people? Big up, big up, big up. Benfica, come on, man. If we get a team that is remarkably harder than Salzburg, nah. And watch Man United get some dirt easy team as well. Come on. Benfica. I'll take Benfica. We can take Benfica. Come on. Come on. Take Liverpool out, you little punk. Ajax. All the easy teams are going. I'm not even gonna lie, people. This is a joke thing. All the easy teams are going. Real talk. Straight away, we now have to play a much more difficult team. And I don't say easy with disrespect, but Benfica, Sporting, Salzburg, they're the teams that you pick straight off the bat. You know what I mean? If you want a team, those are the teams that you pick. So straight up, Chelsea. Literally, they're gonna get Lille again. Was it Lille Chelsea got the last time? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Did Lille Chelsea got Lille the first time round, right? How we feeling, people? Is Chelsea gonna get Lille? Told you. What are the odds? What are the odds? What are the odds Chelsea get the exact same team again? No complaint from Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea didn't get skanked out this draw, did they? Yeah. So it's a Atletico Madrid. What's going on, people? Everyone who's joining in, smash that like button, people. I know this is a random last minute draw, so big up everyone who jumped in. We didn't realize there was going to be a redraw. So therefore, we thought we'd try our hardest to get you some kind of coverage for this. Right. Man United versus Atletico. That means PSG have to play somebody else. Again, skank. Manual batter Atletico. Atletico aren't playing well at all at the moment. Look at these man, they're dropping things. They're all over the shop. Arshavin drops that. My man drops that. Villarreal, Juventus. Ah, I'm not even gonna lie. You can't write how much they baited up themselves. You can't write how much they baited up themselves with this today. You just can't. And I'm not even gonna lie. This is a joke. It's actually a joke. But we move, eh? Look, how many teams are left? There's only 4 teams left. It's Inter or PSG, right? They're the only 2 teams we can get because weren't Real Madrid group winners? I can't remember. So whoever we play now is going to be a difficult game. Liverpool Inter, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You have to be kidding me. We've gone from Salzburg to Inter Milan. While everyone else, ah, boy. Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Group of death come out. Looking at we get kind of an easy game through to the quarterfinal stage with the last 16 draw against Salzburg. Oh no, wait, hold on a minute. Something's dodgy. Something doesn't quite seem right. Got to be redone. Now we get the fucking champions of Italy. So Salzburg versus Bayern Munich, Sporting versus Man City. What an easy game for City. Benfica versus Ajax, Chelsea versus Lille. The exact same draw from the first time round. Atletico Madrid versus Man United, which is a much easier game for Man United than PSG would have been. Villarreal Juventus, Liverpool Inter, and PSG Real Madrid. If I'm Real Madrid, I'm fuming. Ah, boy. Anyway, what's everyone saying? Big up again, everyone who jumped in last minute. Ah, no, El Taib, they had to redo it, but why did they have to redo it? Why did they have to redo it? I think that is the part you have to think. How can UEFA, the highest governing body in football, make such a mistake that they screw up the only thing that they had to get right today? Like, come on, man. Anyway. Jamie saying easy game. I'm not gonna lie, Inter Milan ain't an easy game, Jamie. Like we could have got a more difficult draw. I'll say that. Inter Milan is not an easy game. That's back to the bloody San Siro again. Yeah. Oh, hold on a minute, guys. They're actually saying it now. Michael Owen's even talking now. Villarreal. Why can't Liverpool play Villarreal? Yeah. Why couldn't we have played Villarreal? Like on the real, what they're saying right now is completely right, guys. Why on earth could we have not played Villarreal? And that's not even to say Villarreal would be an easier game than Inter Milan, but this is just proving they're not getting this right. How are they making mistakes constantly round the clock? Villarreal remain at a group and they're not an English team. Of course, we can play Villarreal in the next round. Oh, it's got something to do with the fact that 2 Spanish teams can't play each other. and it could have ended up being Villarreal versus Real Madrid. This is all madness. Just let everybody be able to play everyone, innit? Sure. Ah, so people, how are we feeling? We've got Inter Milan. We've got Inter Milan in the next round. We have Salzburg, which with no disrespect was an easy game in comparison. We got to be real. I mean, maybe Salzburg could have showed up on the day. That's true. And it could have gone a bit more ham. But I'm sorry. I'm handpicking Salzburg over Inter Milan if I'm given the opportunity, people. So now we've got to go play the Italian champions. They're not exactly firing on all cylinders, but they are no pushovers. Inter Milan have got quality players that mean that you have to just take the game more serious. You don't know by the time it comes round again. Remember, they could have regained form. And an Inter Milan team that's regained form is a much scarier prospect than a Salzburg team in form. Do you get what I mean? That's another thing we have to take into consideration, guys. That when these draws are made, you're not playing the team next week. You're actually playing the team in 2 months' time in February when the tournament restarts. These teams could be in completely different form by the time we get round to that moment. Do you get what I mean? And we could be maybe slightly out of form, God forbid, and they might be bang in form. And the fact that they are a good team with good players, with the potential for them to be in form, is a much scarier prospect. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, no, though, perfect. Why are sports playing with emotions this week? UFC, F1, and now this. So true. Like it's all getting a bit mad. Big up Jamie with a super chat, as always, bro. It's another redraw. They made another mistake. Are you talking about the Villarreal situation? Because I think they clarified it has something to do with Villarreal can't play Real Madrid, and it could have meant that they played each other if they'd have done it that way. I think because obviously I've got the volume really low, so it doesn't clash with the video, guys. So I can just about hear what they're talking about. Big up Jamrock as always. You wait for corrupt and incompetent. Bring on the Super League. I don't know about the Super League, bro. I don't know about the Super League. But these are the type of things that I guess teams can kind of slightly lean on when they're talking about why they want to do the Super League, is because they can say things now like, well, look, UEFA aren't even getting things right. They're making big mistakes where they're having to redo the draw and all kind of things like that. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's one of them things where, look, I don't know, people. I don't know. That was a bit of a madness for me. I was out. I heard the draw has to be redone. Rushed home so that I could jump on this live with you guys because we got to talk about this. Obviously, we'll be live tonight at 7 o'clock for the Monday night show. So we'll chop this up real big later on. You know what I mean? Obviously, make sure you join us there. Smash a like if you're just joining in as well, people. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah. People, Inter Milan. Inter Milan. Let me know, guys, as well. What do you think's the hardest round out of all of those draws that just came out? It's got to be PSG Real Madrid, right? But like, let me know, guys. What do you think was the hardest draw that came out just then? Big up yourself, Sadiq, as always. I'm with my colleague who is Italian and an Inter fan, and he's pissed Inter's drawing with us. Man was praying during the draw. Yeah, I guess we got to look at it from that point of view as well, innit, bro? You're right. Like, you got to think to yourself, like, for another team who may have enjoyed the draw there, because obviously we're looking at it from a selfish point of view. We're looking at it from a Liverpool point of view, right? If you look at it from the point of view of any other team, you got to think to yourself, because that's what I said, like, Real Madrid getting PSG. Now they're thinking, what? Like, all of a sudden, it's a much harder game for us. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's not just about us. Like, we're looking at it like from a selfish point of view, but you got to look at it from a point of view of all the other teams. Even Lille must have been thinking, we got an opportunity maybe to get an easier team, and then they just get Chelsea again, and Chelsea are so jammy to get the same team again, and it's an easier game. So anyway. Man United got away with one. Man United were going to have to play PSG. PSG, and now they've got away with it. I'm telling you, this is mad. Big up John as always. Says big up Drifty, you never walk alone. Thank you as always for your super chat, bro. Let me just get through some more of these super chats right now. Bear with me, people. Official AMD says UEFA are scam artists, but we can beat any team over 2 legs. Yeah, that is a good point. That is a good point. We're obviously one of the strongest, one of the favourites in this tournament, but you do want it to be as easy a game as possible. Do you know what I mean? It's not even out of fear why a team like Inter Milan bothers me. It's just out of the fact that the game is much harder. And why has this happened in the first place? I think that's more what's bothering me right now about this. Um, Bajan Barnes, big up yourself. Drift, we are Liverpool. They love messing with us, but we will show them why we are Liverpool. I agree, bro. I agree. Like we are Liverpool. We're definitely one of the favourites for the tournament, without doubt. But again, I reiterate, it's not fear of playing Inter Milan. It's why is this happening? Why is this even a thing? Why do we even have to go through this? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is just pure, just typical, like, sure, I don't know. But let me know, people. Let me know. What do you think was the hardest draw out of all of these? Like out of all of those games, I'm probably gonna say it's PSG Real Madrid. I don't know if I'm forgetting one of the draws. Big up Jamrock. Could have had a chance to show Adeyemi the LFC culture. Yeah, yeah. I know a lot of people want him. He's playing extremely well. And we do seem to sign players after they play against us, which is kind of a thing. It's happened quite a lot actually, to be honest. Um, Ahmed Drifter, how do you feel about Inter? Yeah, I was just saying, bro. Like, I'm not scared of Inter, but Inter have the ability to beat us, and I think that's the thing. Like, I know in football anything can happen, guys. Yeah, I get it. Anything can happen in football. Any team can beat any team if they just have a random day. Yeah, Young Boys beat Man United. Sheriff beat Real Madrid. These things can happen. So, of course, in football, we know anything can happen, but you got to go over, you have to go over possibility and probability. Do you get what I mean? Like you can't just look at like, oh, it could happen. It could happen. No, we have to go on probability. You know what I mean? What will probably happen? And what would probably happen if Liverpool play Salzburg is we would win. And what will probably happen if we play Inter Milan is a lot less. We will, what I mean? It's a lot less. Yeah, we'll probably win. It's more like ooh, you have to have a little think about that one. Who's in form? What players are playing? Who's injured? Right? Do you get what I mean? Like, there's so much more things that come into it. So it's possible Salzburg could have beat us, but it's not probable Salzburg would have beat us. But it definitely is probable Inter Milan could beat us, and that's where my annoyance comes with the fact that we've got a much harder team now in this next round. Um, yeah, this is a very good point as well. Inter Milan might have a player or two that will be added to their squad because of January. I mean, they're in a bit of financial problem as far as I'm aware, so I don't know. But you're right though; they could get a loan. They could still bring a player in, make them a stronger team. You know what I mean? Which obviously then in turn makes it harder still. Um, oh, MP, no, we didn't plan to go live, bro. We actually didn't. But when everybody realized that there was a whole kerfuffle going on, I had to just rush back and jump on. Uh, See, the Drift, we've already dealt with one Italian team. It's time to clean up, clean up. Look, bro, I'm never gonna lie. Inter Milan aren't gonna be pushovers. I have no issue with people being confident, but they're not pushovers. Um, yeah, Atletico Madrid probably is the other hard thing. Am I being stupid looking at how easily we dismantled Atletico, thinking, man, you will beat them? Let me know, people. Actually, is that me? City get easy games every year, says Bajan Barnes. But I don't know what it took. So did Chelsea, to be honest with you. Fire Blaster, big up yourself. I feel bad for Bayern. Their first draw was easier. I mean, Bayern Munich are easily what favourites, if not second favourites, to win the Champions League. So I guess they're thinking we'll beat anyone. But you're right. It's one of them situations where there's going to be more teams than us thinking, why are we playing that team or what's going on or whatever. A lot of confidence in the chat though that we'll beat Inter Milan. I ain't got no issue with that. Ian Francis with a good point. Atletico are a different animal when it comes to the knockout rather than the group stage. Would it have been Milan that would have gone through, right? If not for Atletico, Man U would have definitely beat Milan easier than they'll beat Atletico. So in that regard, Malat Sean in the building, as the Rock would say, just bring it. Look, people, we'll chop this up later. Do you know what I mean? Thank you to everyone who jumped in, all 300 plus of you. Big up yourselves. I know this was literally last minute, like literally the stream was set, and within a couple of minutes of setting the stream, I was in here and you guys have jumped in. So love as always, big up yourselves. It was an unscheduled one, but I just had to talk to you lot about this. Oh, this is an interesting one. Lucky saying Drift, Atletico are will be more difficult for United than PSG, I promise you. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That Man United defense trying to cope with the attack of PSG. I get where you're coming from in terms of the structure and that kind of thing, but just imagine Man United's defense trying to stop Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo, and Di Maria. Mbappe and Di Maria. Like, I don't know. But yeah, people. We'll be back later on today at 7 o'clock, as always, for the Monday Night Live, and the boys will be back. It'll be all of us, and we'll chop up this madness that's happened, and we'll go through it. You know what I mean? So make sure you join us for that. And again, big up to everyone who jumped in here. Big up to all the super chats. Big up to everyone who's in here. Make sure you smash that like button for me, please, people. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and make sure you're back here when we go live at 7 o'clock tonight, this evening, when we chop it up with a load of other stuff. Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone. Yeah, we've got a lot to talk about with UEFA and all this madness, innit? But until then, people, hold on. No, I haven't. Guys, again, big up yourselves, everyone. Smash that like button, and we will catch you later on at 7. Make sure you're back tonight, 7 o'clock, when the boys will be back. I'm going to chop this all up. But Liverpool have got Inter Milan in the Champions League. And it was a big kerfuffle. Peace!
Hi guys, by now you'd have seen our merch store and you're familiar with it. But hold on, what's that, Christmas stuff? Oh, hold on a sec. Merry Clopmas, mugs, t-shirts, hoodies for men, women and children. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Oh, look at the detail on that. But wait, hold on. There's more. Jingle. No, not Jingle Bells. It's Jurgen Bells. Look at the Christmas tree with the trophies underneath it. Snapbacks. You know how it is. You've seen the snaps that before. Oh, it's a red one. It's a red one as well. Guys, you know what to do. Click the link in the description. Head over to our merch store and get your stuff now. Let's go.